You're better off to cart them away and put them to some use than to have them shot.
That adrenaline, it just takes over. Not many people do it, so it's such an accomplishment when you can do it.
It's no good getting cranky with them. You can yell and scream and whack them with a piece of poly all day. It's not going to do any good.
North of Broken Hill at Packsaddle, the Beatty family is gearing up for a wild ride. The ferals Joe Beatty is chasing today are donkeys, which he sells as guardian animals. It's an action-packed muster his children don't like to miss out on.
Back in 2013, when Dad decided to do his first run, I convinced him to let me go, take a week off school. Yeah, I was 12, I think, at the time. That adrenaline, it just takes over and you're just going like, and it's obviously, not many people do it, so it's such an accomplishment when you can do it.
Get them before they get the creek if they take off.
The Batys say brumbies outpace donkeys, but when it comes to unpredictability, the ass is anything but foolish.
Yeah, horses are faster, but you can handle them quicker and if you've got the ground, and donkeys sort of just keep trying you, and they're definitely probably the hardest thing to master that I've mastered. I'd be pretty sure about that, yeah.
Sometimes the effort pays off, with a big mob manoeuvred into the yards. Today, though, the load is a little light on, not helped by a few escapees on the final stretch.
I thought we had them, and it was just the fact that they wanted to go home, and there's no way we could stop them, but that's once again luck of the draw. Yeah, they beat me. Nice and quiet. Stay off them, stay off them.
At first light the next day, it's clear there is plenty of fight in these feral animals.
Up.
Are they difficult to load?
Oh, yes. Yeah, they can be. Yep, I've had some real easy loads with them. I loaded 2 decks in 28 minutes there at Nappamerri one time, a couple of 3 or 4 years ago, and it was just unbelievable. They just walked all up.
Keep going. You're Beatty.
Then you go and load a handful somewhere that are from a different area and been shot at and chased, and they're just all stirred up and just totally different. Don't want to do anything for you. You've got to sort of try and hold it up without getting kicked.
On this occasion, the notoriously stubborn animals live up to their reputation during a loading that is very slow going.
How do I know you're going to do that, eh? How do I know you're going to do that, eh? It's no good getting cranky with them. It's no good, you just got to poke along and be calm with them, and pressure is something they can't handle, so you can yell and scream and whack them with a piece of poly all day. It's not going to do any good, so you just poke along, and the last resort is get the rope and either put it behind their rump or, around their neck and just drag them up so they get in the truck and then take it off, and then they're fine, Jump up there, Will. Jump up there, Will.
The RSPCA says culling to keep numbers down is often kinder.
So long as there's a single instant kill, that is probably better from an animal welfare perspective than the stress caused to the animals from the mustering, the capture, the transporting processes.
You're better off to cart them away and put them to some use than to have them shot. And the only way to do that is to put them through a little bit. If they're a bit stubborn to load, well, so be it. We've saved them.
Back home at Muella Station, northwest of Bourke, the newest arrivals are released. The Batys say this isn't just about saving donkeys, it's about using them to save other livestock, mostly from wild dogs.
Yeah, donkeys are a very vicious animal, even though they look dopey and sleepy and all that. When the time's right, they're a powerhouse.
The bonding usually takes about a week. To begin with, the donkey is put in a paddock next to the one containing the livestock it has to look after. Once they're interacting at the fence, the guardian animal is gradually moved into the same space.
They need to have companions, and once they've got companions, that's who they look after. So that's the bonding process. It's no rocket science, you know.
Can you bond them to anything? Like, what have you bonded them to?
Only sheep and goats and chooks. We bonded them to our chooks. We never looked our chooks up for a bloody good while, and there was foxes and that around.
She hates me. She can't do that.
Beatty, come here.
He says donkeys are not everyone's idea of a good management tool. Some find them too aggressive. But in this case, the protector has also turned into a pet.
Her mother didn't want her, you know, because we brought her up with us. She bonds to us. We're the ones that she loves, and she just always waits at the grid, and, you know, for a pat or a stubby or a, you know, she's just part of the family, I reckon. Anyway.